Are they making like a reboot of Ghost Rider? Is that what the other thing was?
No, he's going to be in Agents of Shield, the TV show.
Ghost Rider?
Yeah,
That sounds overpowered.
I saw that and I was like, what?
That seems very off.
Like that's for heroes that kind of underground. Like I would expect him to get his own TV show, but
Yeah.
as a castmate,
That
I don't.
he doesn't. I don't feel it fitting in with that particular show.
No.
I can't see anywhere where it fits in because it's just they're not like all superpowered. They're just badasses essentially.
Yeah, basically. Like, I mean, they gave Punisher his own show.
Which is going to be it's with the same guy, right? Obviously, it's the same guy.
Yeah, Gun Bernthal.
And they did confirm season 3 of Daredevil.
Uh,
Are we talking about what would happen in season 3?
no, it got confirmed.
Oh, it's confirmed. Okay, I figured
Yeah,
it
it
would
got
because that's
it ironically got confirmed yesterday.
ah.
Yeah, I got renewed for season 3, which isn't surprising.
No, that's a huge show for Netflix right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they haven't announced anything. Said, yeah, there's going to be a third season, but
It's going to have
yeah,
something to do with Elektra, I can tell, because the way it ended season 2.
yeah, and Kingpin.
Oh yeah, him and Kingpin might have some cameos from Punisher, probably not.
Depends. Like, I don't know what they're doing with his
Yeah,
show.
and I think they released another trailer for
Cage.
Luke Cage, and they're talking about doing a Iron Fist show.
No, that's been in the works for a while.
Oh, has it? Okay, I'm not sure how that'll work out in live action. It's kind of I can see it turning out a lot like Arrow in some ways.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Luke Cage, that works. Yeah, I can see that. Iron Fist, that seems a little bit touchy.
Yeah, but they're going for defenders, so he's got to be in there.
Yeah.
I haven't even watched Jessica Jones, so
I tried. I couldn't quite get into it.
I know the villain's played by shit. What's his name?
I don't know.
Uh,
I don't know. I watched the first episode and I couldn't get into it. So I watched Daredevil
he,
instead.
yeah, basically.
Uh,
He was played by David Tennant. That's what I was thinking.
David Tennant. It sounds familiar.
He was Doctor Who for like
Oh, fuck.
a long ass time.
I don't know. Oh, okay, that guy.
Yeah,
I didn't. I don't watch Doctor Who, so I.
he's super huge in the British area,
Oh yeah, it's what Doctor
like
Who is from.
megastar.
I mean, Doctor Who is like the.
He's like Benedict Cumberbatch if Benedict Cumberbatch really only did British shit.
Yeah.
It's the best way to...
Speaking of him, the Doctor Strange. I keep trying to remember how it's called. I keep thinking of. I keep confusing Doctor Strange with Hugo Strange, because Hugo Strange is a doctor, so it works.
Yeah.
There's a bit of confusion there.
Yeah.
You see where I'm coming at.
Yeah. Like Hugo Strange, Doctor Strange. Shit.
But that's gonna look pretty good.
Yeah, the trailer looked really interesting.
Yeah.
I think it comes out November 4th. So pretty soon.
Of this year? Oh.
Yeah.
And then there's Suicide Squad coming in next month.
Yeah. Which I'm pretty excited for. Looks like a good movie.
Yeah.
Finally a good movie that features Will Smith. When was the last time we had that?
Like action movie wise, or
just overall, really.
I heard the. Okay, no, I didn't hear it. I was gonna say I heard Concussion was good, but
I haven't
I
watched
didn't
it.
hear anything about that. I hadn't watched it either. It seemed interesting. Uh, he didn't do. He wasn't in Independence Day because he asked for $60 million to have him in it,
Yeah.
which we saw what happened last time. Someone won $60 million to do it. Han Solo got killed.
Yeah. Spoilers, Pondo.
Oh fuck! We don't care about spoilers here.
Yeah, it's been 7 months. Fuck it.
If you haven't watched it pirated or on a hand camera yet, then that's your own fault.
Yeah.
What was the last movie? And I know it was that one movie with his son where they're doing where it was like After Earth.
Oh
Or
shit, that
something?
was the Shyamalan movie. After Earth.
After yeah, yeah, After Earth.
Yeah, that movie bombed.
I didn't know that was Shyamalan movie.
Yeah, that was a Shyamalan movie.
I remember reading somewhere that Shyamalan is still wanting to do the rest of the Airbender series, and I'm afraid. Hold on a second.
I'm very afraid too.
I also remember that one time where I found out that M. Night Shyamalan was actually Indian, which made all the sense.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my god, it makes sense now.
it all makes sense. Then again, we can't excuse Uwe Boll either, since he's German. I think. Is Uwe Boll German?
Who?
Uwe Boll. Uwe Boll, he's the guy that makes all the shitty video game movies. Like Alone in the Dark, House of the Dead, Blood Rain, shit like that.
Oh. I didn't watch any of those movies. I'm not a big scary movie or horror guy.
Yeah, I don't know why he only did those. Ugh. I'm glad he can't really make movies anymore. He was using a exploit in the German tax system to make profit off, even if his movies sucked. Which is preferably ingenious.
Yeah.
Like, shit, I could do that. I'd make a fuck ton of movies.
Yeah, here in America, especially in my state has the second highest tax give out for if you make a film or something here. It's like crap. 30%, 31%? I can't remember. And that's with if you had 10 people on your crew that's from the area.
Mm-hmm.
A second. Yeah, that can be some good money too, especially Super 8 was actually filmed in West Virginia. I did not know that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's a good movie.
Yes, that was actually filmed in West Virginia. I found that out a couple years ago.
That's surprising.
Yeah. And
Actually, imagine that. Huh.
yeah, you don't think that's not one of the only. There's a couple of movies that are filmed here in West Virginia, which is odd. There's a lot of there's another TV show I'm thinking about that I can't remember where it was filmed at.
They filmed a lot of Clint Eastwood movies out here in the Bay Area of California.
Oh, it's yeah.
Like Dirty Harry in San Francisco. They filmed a lot of stuff in Santa Cruz with him. Shit, there's a lot of movies filmed out here. I want to say Pulp Fiction was filmed out here, and by San Francisco. I'm not sure.
I wouldn't doubt it. Let's see here. A Beautiful Mind, Act of Vengeance, The Dancing Outlaw, Gods and Generals, and Lassie.
Lassie.
It's like, Lassie 1994. Of course, this is Wikipedia. I can't quite trust that. Wait, was Lassie 1994?
Oh
No, Lassie was much, much earlier. This is a different Lassie.
No, that was like the 50s, dude.
Yeah, well, this is like apparently there's one filmed in 1994. If that's even true. I don't even know if that's true or not.
Movie. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
Apparently it's actually rated pretty high.
What? Live Free or Die Hard. What? Pardon? That can't be right. That list can't be right.
That can't be right.
Oh, fuck. Silent Hill. What?
Really? They filmed Silent Hill?
No, it was based, yeah, Silent Hill.
Huh. That's interesting.
Town Silent, the place to share and keep blah, blah. Where was it filmed at? Actually, yeah, I do remember hearing that was filmed in West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
October Sky. Was that film? We Are Marshall. That's obvious enough because Marshall is the other university here. That's based off of the Marshall recovering from the plane crash that lost almost all their team.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Oddly enough, the Hatfield McCoy movie, the miniseries, I don't think it was filmed in West Virginia. Now I think about it, I don't. Oh God, Buck Wild. I remember that. Oh
American
no, it was.
history.
Okay, I was just saying, if it wasn't filmed in West Virginia, that would be dumb because that's a major historical thing in West Virginia that happened. Major feud.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, Ant-Man was filmed here in the Bay Area. Huh.
Oh, the Ghost Adventure guys went to Moundsville. I got to find that episode.
Huh.
What else? There's one movie, Deliverance, that's based in
I've
it.
heard of it.
It's not good for West Virginia.
Is it a horror movie?
No, I don't remember what Deliverance was. I remember seeing it once. I don't remember what it was about.
Uh-huh.
And then there's one movie with the oh crap that was based in West Virginia that I hated as soon as I found that out because it was just a little prompt on the bottom. I cannot think it was. It was on Netflix. It was something versus the forces of evil. Something versus the force of evil.
Is that a TV show, Star versus the Force of Evil?
No. Yes.
That's a TV show.
Fuck. It might have not been that. Hold on a second. Let me check.
Oh, fuck. They filmed Howard the Duck around here.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Duck tits. Woo!
I don't remember. It had the one guy. Have you seen Good Old Fashioned Orgy?
No.
Okay, it had the one guy. One guy from that.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot think of his name either. He's Canadian.
Hey.
I've noticed that we get a lot of Canadians as actors here.
You'd be surprised by how many British people are actually becoming big actors here now. Like most of the Star Wars cast is actually British these days.
They
That's
are
sad.
pretty much almost all.
Yeah, it's kind of sad actually. Nothing against British actors, but it's like
Tyler
needs to-
Labine. Wait, no, I don't think he's. Is he Canadian? Yeah, he's Canadian. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. It was pretty funny. I'm not, and it had crap. What's his name? Tyler. No. Was it Alan Tudyk? What did he do?
Oh, basically every Lucasfilm ever was filmed down in the Bay Area. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, for Tatooine, you had a desert just right out the horizon.
South California. And I don't even think they filmed it there because the desert in California does not have sand dunes, as far as I remember.
Special effects, man.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
I have no clue. That movie was mostly practical effects.
Yeah. I remember people complaining about, not so complaining, they were pointing out this lightsaber. You can actually see the wire if you're looking that closely.
Yeah. Because effects back then weren't exactly,
Yeah, they actually had the wire that gave it power. Batteries were hard to have.
Yeah.
But of course, at that point, either you noticed it by complete mistake, which I do that sometimes. I can't complain. It's like, wait, what's that? The hell is that? So I literally had to stop the movie and look at it because it bothered me.
It bothers you too much.
Yeah, it was like, there's something there. I saw it. I know I did. Not crazy.
Like, you go without seeing it for a day, and you try to go to sleep, but it's constantly on your mind, so you can't even go to sleep. So you have to go into the living room and watch it again just to pause at that one moment to see what's happening. Like, gotta fucking know.
There it is. There it is. The penis. I knew it.
Gosh, I wasn't crazy! I wasn't crazy! Oh, no, get the fuck to bed! Shut up, Mom!
Shut up, Mom!
I'm reliving my conspiracy theories!
I think I did. What? I can't think of any movies that I did that to. I know I've done it to several movies that I noticed. I was like, wait, what the hell's that?
That doesn't surprise me, in all honesty.
I've done it to shows and stuff where I've noticed there's not a consistency in like the makeup or something, or the shot or the hair. It bothers me then. I'm like, wait, her hair was messed up just a second ago. Now it's not. What?
Where'd all those smudges on that face go?
The blood marks are totally different right now.
That eyeliner is 1 millimeter longer on the right side than it is on the left.
Okay, it wasn't like that. It was mostly like there was like a drip of blood there 1 second, and some reason it's dried off or disappeared the next.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of strange. I did not know you had like OCD with movie effects.
Well, it's the it's not so much OCD. It's the consistency, or not the consistency. The continuity of it. Because you're supposed to believe it's all happened at one time, so it obviously be the same, if not a little different, with like the drip going down a little farther or something.
Yeah,
it's the continuity. The movie's supposed to give you the disbelief that it's not reality, or the disbelief that it's reality. So when something like that screws up, and I notice it, it irritates me a little bit.
Like it's not perfect.
There's supposed to be people on the film sets that's their job. They take shots of they take pictures of the shots and see what's all needs to be fixed up to make it look like the same.
I just imagine you being that type of guy to give a movie a 9.99 out of 10. I couldn't give this a full 10 rating because they fucked up.
On this timestamp here, one bit of information I found out was that One Tree Hill, apparently, the refrigerator, there's so many shots from the refrigerator and none of the product was switched around or anything like normal people would do. So there's like a couple of fans or people that called the studio saying, hey, all your like all the stuff in your refrigerator is not moved at all. It's not how it's supposed to be. So the next time I think it was for Under the Dome. It's the same studio in North Carolina, Wilmington, that did, I think it's for Stephen King, Under the Dome. Is that his? Or is that Thunderdome?
Series?
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, they hired specific people to change around the stuff in the refrigerator. Be it condiments, drinks, or anything.
I'm just reminded of the old Sunny D commercials where it's like, milk, soda, purple stuff. Just methodically going through the fridge and reorganizing stuff. That must have been a really easy job that paid decently. It's like, okay, your one job, organize the fridge and make it seem like a normal person uses it.
It's not so much organized, it was just make sure stuff was in different spots every time.
Yeah,
not necessarily every time, for every like other day or something.
That must have been an easy-ass job, though.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
It was probably one of the set workers set designers doing it.
Or a grip.
Because I was taking a tour of the set, and they're like, make sure you don't touch anything. They like it to be exactly where it is.
Uh-huh.
I want to touch all the things.
It's just like my theater director, whenever we had shows and everything, it's like, don't touch your prop! Not your prop, don't touch it! Like,
touch.
Now you make me want to touch it even more. Like, no, you don't touch it.
Best comparison I can do is this. In Samurai Champloo, Mugen, one of the main guys, they were telling him to step on the plate. It was supposed to be to say, it's like, are you a Christian or are you not? If you're not a Christian, step on the plate. If you are, then we're going to detain you. And I was like, I don't want to step on the plate. Why? Because you're telling me to. Well, then don't. Then Jin goes, like, well, then don't step on the plate. Well, now I want to step on the plate.
Yeah, I remember that scene.
So
now I wanna.
Now I want to do it.
Don't sit in the wheelchair. It's bad luck. Now I want to do it.
Now I'm going to sit in the wheelchair. I hope I die.
I hope this beam crashes down on me and kills us both. There were so many superstitions in theater. I love it.
You guys didn't do the what was it called? Oh crap!
Repeat the question.
I'm thinking of the one play where you can't say the guy's name.
Oh shit.
Shakespeare. Crap. They did like a sort of like
Hamlet, Macbeth,
Macbeth.
Romeo and Macbeth.
Yeah, Macbeth.
And see my practical theater knowledge kicking in. You only did 1 year of theater. Shut up. Okay. I've done more plays than you. Shut up.
I've technically done 2. Not acting, but doing the lights.
I've done 4. One of which I wanted to fucking kill myself over. That one show gave me legitimate PTSD for lead roles. It's just like the quantity of lines was so high, it wasn't even funny. Like it was an 86-page script. Cut out about 5 of those, which I wasn't in, and I had a line on every single one of those pages. If not, I had a full page of dialogue. It was just, oh my god! I had to memorize that in like a month and a half too.
Oh god.
Yeah, yeah. It was not fun.
All I had to do was make sure the lights were on.
Lucky ass motherfucker.
For the first play I did, it was a bit more complicated because they really wanted to do special crap. Like, okay, these lights go off and these lights go on. Da 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 da. Okay. The second play wasn't too bad. I got to do 2 plays in the fall semester, probably. I believe it's 2. I cannot remember what the first one was. Something Sopranos.
The Sopranos?
No. I can't remember what it was called. The theater director said it was like one that no one really knows at all. It was something Soprano, the Blue Sopranos?
I've never heard of it.
I don't know. And the other one was, again, I'm blanking on the Shakespeare plays. The one where it's the twins and they...
Oh, fuck.
Damn it.
Shit. We should have consulted Shakespeare from Get Out of Hell. Fuck.
Fuck.
Already got the list in my head.
It's the one with the twins. Comedy
Was it
Errors.
what-
Comedy
was it-
Errors.
Okay.
Comedy Errors. Comedy of Errors. That's it.
It's like, oh shit, he wrote like 700.
It's the one with Shakespeare.
The one with Shakespeare.
Shit.
Like 700!
Okay, it has twins in it. That narrows it down to maybe like 100.
That was also a voice crack on my part.
Yeah.
Aren't you 18? Aren't you 18 years old? Shut the fuck up.
Hey, my voice cracks all the time.
It does.
I can't help it.
I can't help it. That just means my voice is going deeper. It'll reinforce I have. Oh god, we made that the password to that one thing too. I think to the email for Grim Tales.
Yeah. What email?
The email we set up for Grim Tales.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I should probably change that now.
Oh. Fuck.
Good job, man.
Ah shit! It's not like we were ever gonna do anything with that project, anyways. Let's be honest with ourselves.
You're probably right.
Shock's gonna see this and be like, "What the fuck, man?"
I'd be surprised.
Yeah, I'd be surprised.
I want to know who told him.
Probably Game Master, knowing his track record. We're making a ton of jokes about our friends that people probably don't even know. God, we are terrible.
Oh god. Earlier,
Somebody-
like just before this, you showed me the website for Overwatch to tell where you rank up. As soon as I saw
you're-
autos, I almost died laughing. I typed to you, ha ha ha. That's what I was doing.
It was so bad. Like, oh my god. What the fuck? and she has like triple the amount of games as us.
Yeah.
You have like almost 300. She's at almost 1,000. Oh my god. I was like, okay, there's me. Oh, there's Pondo. I wonder what Otto's is. Do. Oh my god. Like, I didn't even laugh. I was just shocked.
I laughed. Her highest one is Torb at 31% rank.
That doesn't surprise me.
So yeah. In offense, it's 8% for Farah.
Is it Farah like your best character too?
I think, yeah. 4% for Diva. 15% for Symmetra.
You know, maybe we should tell her to, get good.
Haven't we done that before? Not to mention last night where we were playing competitive, and then suddenly she killed herself on her own Riptire with junk.
She was like, well, you see, I used my Riptire, I didn't see anyone around, and I saw junk, I was like, ooh, enemy junk, and then I blew myself up.
The bad part was she had a special Scarecrow skin that she was all proud of and everything.
And she got just before.
Yeah. And, well, the other team had a Junkrat, but it wasn't the same skin. It was like the toasted, like charged skin.
Yeah, something like that.
So it looked nothing like hers, and she went around like a circle, I guess, and got herself.
Yeah.
What signified it was she could have probably said nothing about it. We would not know any better. But she said,
Except
"Guys, you'll never guess what I just did."
Looked at the kill feed. Did you just kill yourself with your own Riptire?
Yes.
Maybe.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't have paid attention. I'd probably just guess that she killed herself off of her grenades, because that's totally possible.
Yeah.
I've done it before.
Yourself off the edge.
Yeah, or knock yourself off the edge with the badly placed proximity mine. No.
She killed herself with her own ultimate. We still have that other amazing Riptire moment from her.
Oh, yeah, but if only...
If only you were recording that session. That was a good session, too.
That was a fantastic session. Like, the very first thing was double point objective. And as soon as... And it was rough. It boiled down to overtime. And unfortunately, we always get the attack on the coin flip at the minute 35. And that last round was so streamlined.
Yeah. I was Reaper, you were Soldier, we had a Reinhardt, a Zarya, I forget the other two. We probably had a few.
Yeah.
Probably Otto was Diva, if I had to guess, or Junk.
I think she was Diva.
And you and I wrapped around up top around the bridge. Yeah. Reinhardt and Zarya were beneath us charging in. Otto and the other one were coming straight in from the front, so we basically boxed them in.
Yeah, first thing was there was a Pharah trying to just attacking people at the door straight away. So I went around right, went up to her, shoot her. Then me and you went right into that one way. I think there was a Tracer or something in there.
Something like that.
I think there was someone there. I don't remember. I think it was Tracer. So went upstairs to go across the bridge, go into the right where the open way, go in. I shot the Bastion. Then me and you shot the Diva mech.
Yeah, took out the Diva, and no, it couldn't have been a Tracer because I remember killing a Tracer in there.
The Tracer could have came back.
That's true.
Yeah, because I believe it was a Tracer we killed in that one room before you go up the stairs to cross the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the Tracer came back. We jumped in, had the point, and then after that, it was pretty much a done, set, and deal.
Yeah, that was the first time we'd ever done that. I was like, oh!
Because the problem with that, it only gives you 1:35. That's enough to maybe make 1 or 2 rushes, maybe.
2 if you're extremely lucky, but 1 most likely. I think... Did it boil down to overtime?
On the last round, no.
Okay.
It's a sudden death round. That's what I should call it. I can just call it overtime round.
Yeah. But that was brutal. Then we had a stomp for the next game, which was... Shit, well, I think it was Cargo.
Yeah, it was cargo.
I forget what map though.
Yeah, payload on.
Hollywood?
No. Was it?
Or- I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Shit.
No, it was payload on.
It wasn't the Brazil map.
It was
It
the one where
was.
Winston's base is set up, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, the Overwatch base.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I don't even think they got the first checkpoint.
No, we got to the fourth. We took the whole thing. And
Yeah,
then
we took the whole
stopped.
thing. We stopped them before they even got to the first checkpoint.
Yeah, which is actually pretty damn impressive.
Yeah.
Since that's actually a pretty tough point to defend. Since spawn is right there.
Yeah.
Then we had. It was a shutout on our part for King of the Hill, but each match was close. Each match was.
It was still close each round, but
Yeah.
it was still technically a shutout almost. Well, not technically.
I mean,
Mostly.
it was 3-0, but it was damn close each round. They never got overtime themselves. We were always the ones getting overtime, but they were getting to the late 80s, early 90s.
I think they got it once on overtime on them. We got it just barely.
Did they?
I think it was on the second round.
I don't remember.
Because the one map where it's basically once you step out, not the one where the point's in the center, but the ones over the side where you can get pushed off easily.
The Liang Tower maps.
Yeah.
China maps.
It was the one where if you stepped outside, you had a good chance of getting bounced off. Not the one with the...
It was the one which basically is like, you go forward, you take a right, then there's stairs down, there's stairs up, and then the objective is like in a corner area in the center outside.
That one's one we usually have a rough time with. Of course, we
That
always
was also the one where Otto killed herself on.
Yes, yes, that was the competitive match where she killed herself. Hopefully, Otto doesn't get to this at any point.
We love you, Otto. You know, just like how much everyone else loves you since you did it before Teal, even though he beat it before you.
Are you talking about the wrench only thing? Yeah. Poor Otto.
Poor Otto. She was so salty when that guy commented about it.
I do remember that.
I was playing Dark Souls 2 and it was just like, oh my god. I also screamed like a bitch for the first time playing that game because of that giant on the plateau.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. You screamed like a bit, yeah.
It was like, wait, what the fuck?
So we've been talking for about 35 minutes now. Maybe we should actually start
recording.
We've been recording, yeah.
Oh, you mean? Oh shit, we haven't done introductions, have we?
No.
Oh, fuck.
It's okay.
It's okay. They should know by the title, but I guess we'll have to reiterate ourselves.
Yes. So welcome everyone to the Sandwich Talk podcast. Is that what we went with?
Sandwich Talk, Sandwich Chat. We'll figure it out.
I think it's yeah, one of the two.
One of those two. I think it was Sandwich Talk. Now that I think about it, yeah, it was Sandwich Talk.
This one will probably be on mine for right now, but as soon as we get the actual main channel up, it'll be on that one because I'll save it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm Pondo, and here is
Bipolar Satan.
Okay.
Now that we have introductions out of the way.
Spending about 35. Yeah, I checked. See, it's like, how long have we been going for? About
35 minutes.
It was like 36, but that's not including parts I want to cut out.
Oh yeah.
About 35 minutes, and probably going to go for about 1-ish hours.
Yeah. So we have another 20 minutes to shoot the shit about. It's worse than when we started Gat Out of Hell. I was like, oh shit, we need to do introductions. I didn't realize this.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Now people are gonna complain for every part. It's like, you haven't done introductions yet. I was like, we aren't doing introductions every episode. It was one session.
Oh god.
Shit. I also just realized we said we were gonna do more of that with like when we finished up that session.
Yeah, we haven't gotten back to that. Of course, I don't know. I think we might rather do Saints Row 2, honestly.
Yeah, or something else of the caliber. We'll see what happens with PS Plus. There's a game that interests us. We'll do that, but
I think we should try out Fat Princess while it's free.
I don't have PS Plus on my PS3 account.
It's on all accounts.
I would have to re-league. Oh, I can see what magic I can work, but I cannot make a guarantee.
What is it?
I'll have to see what magic I can work, but I'm not making any guarantees.
What magic?
Because I have to link the account on my PS4 to my PS3.
Yeah, you can do that. No, you just need to sign in on the PS3.
No, it's a different account, though.
Yeah, you just have to log in, just open a new profile thing and sign in in PlayStation Network on PS3. It's that simple.
Yeah, we could do that. See how that goes.
I'm curious who still play. Of course, it's free now, so there's probably a lot of people play it right now.
It's been free before plenty of times.
Yeah, I haven't got it. One thing that went past my crosshairs earlier was a game's coming up called Overcooked. Do you still kind of follow the Achievement Hunter Let's Play group? Kind of meh? Okay, well, they recently played it today. Not today, the other day, and it looked pretty fun. It was pretty much utter chaos. So it's...
what's it
Huh?
What's it about?
It's the same people who made Worms, I believe. Yeah, the same people who made Worms, and pretty much in this game, it's either 1 to 4 players, and you have to go around making orders and stuff. While in some places, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Like a pirate ship, the boat would turn, and like the counters would sway back and forth, locking you in or not.
Oh God.
Yeah. I was saying, is like, this would be a good game to play between Brian, Otto, and myself.
Worms would be another good game too.
Is that on PS4?
I don't know.
I don't think it is.
Those
things. But yeah, Worms would be good. That looks.
We could
fun.
always do duo Overwatch sessions,
like we did before. I gotta finish rendering that. I just.
No, you've never recorded us doing just Overwatch with me and you. I don't think.
Oh no.
It's always with you, me, and Otto, but Otto's at work and she won't be back for another 5 hours or 4.
Yeah, about 4 hours and 10 minutes.
Yeah, something like that. But since you started the topic of Rooster Teeth, I guess we should start the one thing that people are probably going to get really pissed off at us about is how fucking cynical we are with a certain product of theirs. Actually, two, but more so one, which is the ever-loving, extremely popular, and apparently America and Japan Ruby. So, how do you want to start this?
You just threw a time bomb in there, man. It's about to blow. What was the other product you're talking about? Like, what, Ruby Chibi or?
No, Red vs. Blue.
Oh, just Red vs. Blue?
Since they've kind of fucked that show with this season.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, why am I looking at Tales from the Borderland?
I will look at the Telltale game.
That's exactly what the art style they went with. I don't know why. It doesn't even look like Red versus Blue anymore. It's something else.
Something I don't know.
Yeah.
Now they have death battle episodes incorporated into there, where it's like, oh god.
Yeah. Carolina versus
Meta.
Meta?
Yeah,
That was like
makes no,
November, Nevada
it
or something.
makes no sense.
Yeah.
No sense whatsoever. But we're getting off topic of the initial
Yeah,
park.
yeah, Ruby. Season 4 is coming out, I think, this fall.
I think
Volume
September
4.
or October. I want to say
Yeah, so about mid fall.
bit mid fall. Yeah,
Yeah,
I brought.
it looks interesting. I understand some of the designs. Like, okay, all right.
Weiss
Red's
is
looking more. Ruby's looking a little bit more like Little Red Riding Hood.
Weiss is now whipped.
Yeah, Weiss is now whipped.
Blake has gone full yakuza.
Full Yakuza. And Yang just went more casual. Not less revealing. Still missing an arm. Uh, why?
Cybernetic arm is that that's a thing? Yeah, they
You
don't
can't tell me
have
it's not a thing when General shoot.
Ironwood.
Yeah, General Ironwood has pretty much half his body whole cybernetic, and they've shown it.
Yeah,
And I know they could pull some strings there. It's like, hey, can you give Yang like a cybernetic arm?
hell, even a prosthetic.
I wouldn't say prosthetic. That would probably be the cybernetic, honestly. And the
Oh
other thing
yeah,
would be like, she's a puncher. You can't do much punching with only one arm.
it's probably not even her dominant hand.
No, I highly doubt it. I can't remember what percentage it is that people are left-handed
I
dominant.
think it's like less than 20% or something like
I think it was
that.
like 15 or 10.
Yeah, that's why I said less than 20. I'm not sure.
Immensely low number.
Yeah.
So I don't see why that's a thing.
Hmm.
Okay, Crow has contact with Ironwood. Ironwood has contact with whatever the company. I guess it's no Weiss's family's company is mostly Dust, right?
Yeah, but I mean, also communication lines are down because of the CCT.
Well,
That doesn't mean there aren't local people that can't do it.
yeah, that can only go so far, and this is about 8 months later, about a year later.
Shit, they did it in Full Metal Alchemist, and they didn't have anywhere near the same technology.
No, yeah, it's quite interesting
Like,
actually.
how can they do it when Full Metal Alchemist, technically timeline wise, takes place in like the 1930s or 40s?
Yeah,
But in this society where we have people with superpowers, they can't do the same shit with even better technology.
yeah,
It doesn't really make sense when you put it in that standpoint.
yeah. I don't know what they're going to do with that. I really don't. I guess she was like, "No, I don't want it." Why? Do you give up? Are you not
Do
going to
you,
do your thing anymore? Are you just going to sit there?
do you not give a shit about your family or something? Are you gonna go like full emo or something? Oh god, if they do that to her character.
That would be a punch in the face, honestly.
Oh, that'd be a slap to the dick.
It's like, yeah, she's supposed to be the happy-go-lucky person, not giving a fuck.
And now she's like, "Where's my Linkin Park album, Dad?"
Crawling in my skin,
Evanescence. Wake me up.
wake me up inside.
That fucking picture. I sent you one with Evanescence.
Oh God, yes.
Like, my god, that's brilliant. How did I never think of that?
Damn it.
That was fantastic. Oh my god. And then there's all the continuity shit that they. Honestly, it was more character development that they kind of fucked over in Volume 3.
Yeah.
Because I see a lot of people say it started out all right, then it got really good with the second half, but to me, the second half was kind of fucked.
At the
Like,
very end, it took a huge downturn.
yeah, I'd say like the last two-ish episodes.
Yeah.
Especially the final episode.
The first thing that got me was how three random people were able to stop something that had the powers of, I guess, essentially a god or a deity.
Yeah, like demigod or god status.
I got how the mind thing played, like, got in her head for like a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
And after that, it's like, okay. One kid was raised by a mercenary who he immediately killed. I guess
An
that's
assassin.
yeah, assassin, like mercenary assassin.
But then he got his legs fucked up, so it
Yeah.
wasn't a quick fight.
No. The other, what was her name? Neptune?
Emerald.
Is it Emerald? Okay.
Emerald was
Neptune
like
is the guy who's afraid of water, right?
yeah.
Carrier's
It was
character.
like yeah, Carrie's character. But Emerald was like basically Aladdin, a street rat.
Yeah, it's basically a street rat. Pretty much no fighting experience, I don't think. At least none that could be logically
Not as far as
saw.
we've shown.
And then one, I guess, was just a regular badass who just had conventional weapons.
No backstory.
No backstory, nothing.
This scene would have made a lot more sense if they gave character to Amber instead of just saying she's a fall maiden and that's it.
When you think about it, and then later in the show, you see Cinder becoming the full fall maiden, and then she's fighting Comstock, which I still believe.
Ozpin, not Comstock.
Oh, yeah, shit. Comstock. Who's Comstock?
Fucking Bioshock Infinite.
That's it. Every time, man. Ozpin,
Time.
who I still believe Ozpin would have been able to beat that ass down, no problem.
Oh yeah.
Because he legitimately said to Farrah and John, you should go because you're going to get in my way.
Pyrrha, not Farrah.
Oh, fuck. That's going to happen a lot. Forgive me. So Farrah, not fuck. Pyrrha, the fuck.
Yeah, you had it.
Pyrrha, that you should go because you're going to get in my way. Then dumbass Pyrrha was like, no, I can do this. No, you can't.
No, like, you legit can't.
Why would she do that?
I don't get the whole sense of noble sacrifice or anything.
There was no, that wasn't even noble. That was just a slaughter.
Yeah.
She had like the upper hand for like a second.
Yeah. That's about it. Then they were ironic with her death because she got shot in the heel.
Achilles, yeah. Haha, your weakness.
Your one weakness, getting shot in the heel. Which is like, okay. That would only disable one foot, though.
Yeah, it'd be inconvenient. I'll give you that.
Doesn't she have,
But
like, arm? Doesn't she have, like, metal armor on her foot? Couldn't she just use her semblance to move her foot itself? Like...
Yeah. Yeah, she
like
does.
that. If I had control over magnetism, I'd put armor parts around my major joints. So if they get fucked up, it's like, well, I can still manipulate them with my awesome powers.
Of course, if I got shot in the shin, I'd be just down. I'm like, I'm done.
It's like whenever we play Overwatch, it's like, I shot him in the shit in the face, Pondo.
You bastard.
That's too far.
That's too far. Wait, did you get my turret? Yes. Okay, good.
All right,
deserved
all's
it.
redeemed.
I'm still sorry about that, too. We were playing Overwatch. It was, I guess, the Grand Canyon.
It was
I
Route
can't remember.
66.
Yeah, Route 66. And had my turret set up on top of there, and then Brian was right next to it shooting arrows and shit. And I walked over and I saw my turret control. I was like, my turret! And then Brian dies. Oh, and Brian.
My turret! Oh, and Brian too.
Whoops.
In the arms of an angel. Sad music just plays in the background.
All right, back on topic a little bit.
Getting back on topic of Ruby.
What else besides the whole...
Aside from that stuff, they really kind of... One character I feel like they really kind of fucked over was John. Like, majorly in development terms.
Yeah.
Because it's like... Okay. So... I'm trying to figure this out. So you take a character two characters who have a huge relationship build. Like, I won't admit their characters are not the best.
No.
Like, we learned one thing about Pierre's character in Volume 2, and then that's it. John, we get some interesting aspects in Volume 1, some interesting stuff in Volume 2. Like, he's a very slow burn build character. Like, ridiculously slow burn. But this was a huge potential, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, you kill off Pierre, fine. Okay, sometimes you have to kill characters. But why the fuck was John not there? Like, I get people would have been, oh, it's
like
so
there to
sad.
see her die?
Yeah, it's like that kind of thing would have had a much greater impact on his character in the future as well. Because you see him kind of mopey and shit, and it's like, dude, you saw her die and everything, but we couldn't see the full gravity of their relationship. Like, if we would have, if he would have seen her die, we would have seen just how much she really mattered to him. And that breakdown shit, oh my god, no. That, like, they could have done much better than that. Like, from a writing standpoint, they fucked over a lot of characters, in my opinion.
Torchwood?
Torchwick, yeah.
Yeah, Torchwick. That was very anticlimactic how he died.
Yeah, it's like, what was his backstory? What was his semblance? What was his relationship with Neo, who flew the fuck off? It's like, that doesn't make sense. Like, you killed him to be funnily ironic, but you completely wasted a character.
Yeah, it was completely, who was like a major, roadblock in front of Ruby's way. And then suddenly Ruby has some weird grim freezing powers.
Yeah, like the Silver-Eyed Warriors, where it's like,
what the fuck does Silver Eyes do?
Yeah,
are they the plot device eyes?
And aside from that, like, I swear I've seen characters with silver eyes throughout the series. They aren't rare.
No, I've seen quite a few. I don't know.
It's like, oh my god, why are you introducing a Deus Ex Machina, like, at this point?
Part of their problem is the episodes are so short.
Yeah, but the way to counter that is just to have more episodes.
Yeah, and they stop at 12 episodes, like 12 or 16 episodes this season.
They legitimately try to be like an anime count, where it's like 12 or 13 episodes, where it's like, you aren't on a schedule. You can keep going.
Yes.
Like, I get you need breaks, but you took an off season halfway through Volume 3. Just do that again. Like, it's not quantum physics. It's very simple. It's like, okay, we're just going to go as long as we need to from a story and character standpoint for this volume. We may have a break or two in between here and there, but, we're just going to have, like, as many episodes as it takes. Like, okay.
Yeah, and then part of the problem is, obviously, that they just threw out almost everything Monty had in the show.
Yeah. It's like the one thing that kind of fucked with my head a bit is like, wait, what happened with the whole Raven thing at the end of Volume 2? Like, Yang and Raven met at the end of Volume 2 after
and then
the
they
credits.
never talked about it in Volume 3.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, you heard from my mother. Where is she? It's like,
wait,
she
what?
literally confronted you in Volume 2.
Wait, I saw it. What? We're just going to pretend it didn't happen? Okay.
Now people are saying, like, oh, that was a dream sequence or a sequence of the future.
No,
like,
bullshit.
No, that does not make any fucking sense. It's like, no matter how you cut it.
There's no wavy hallucination shit in that. No, it was pure, it totally happened, don't deny it situation.
It was pure throwing out Monty's work. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
Now people are going to get pissed at us saying, you just hate it because it's not Monty anymore, blah, blah, blah.
Well, it's his story, is it not?
It's his story.
Yeah, it's his story.
Like, I'm not trying to be assholes to carry your miles, but it's like, if you're gonna toss out a lot of the shit that he hinted towards and implied the last two volumes, then you might as well just start from scratch.
It was obvious Monty had a long-term goal.
Oh, absolutely.
and they sped it up way too much.
Yeah.
Like Volume 3 felt like it was like Volume 4 or 5
Yeah.
in terms of when it should have happened. It shouldn't have happened right away. I was like, oh shit, that's all right.
Like, I would have thought that. I would have thought they would have gone through that. Like, that seems like that would have been like a second Vital Festival or something. But it's like, no, that was the first one they were doing. It's like, oh, okay. And even then, there's some weird stuff. It's like now that they ditched the school setting, they can do a lot more because school settings can be confining. It's like you can't really do much outside of them because you always have to go back. But now that they scrapped that, there is potential for expansion.
Yes.
But the way they need to handle Volume 4 is like how they did GTA 5. Ironic comparison, but it's like every character has a mission you're supposed to do every now and then. You aren't the same character the entire game. You have to swap characters for their own missions and storylines, and they all interconnect at the end. That's how they do it.
That's the other thing I've noticed. It felt like RWB was trying to have more than the 4 main characters.
Oh, absolutely.
Like with John and them, they were trying to make them into it, and they just didn't work it in because they did it so quickly. Like we know little to nothing about Ren and Nora, aside from the whole jumbled mess they did in Volume 1 where they introduced them.
Yeah. And it's like even then we literally know like nothing about Pyrrha, honestly. It's like, well, she was famous.
She's famous, she kicked ass until she did something stupid.
And that's about it.
Yeah.
It's like they could give her post-mortem development if they go to her parents, but that's like it.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing else they can do for a character. And then there's Penny, who, by the way, you can't kill a robot.
No, her AI is somewhere. Like, goddamn. People were upset about that. I know. It was like, they killed Penny. No, she's an android.
And even then, she only got her legs and arm cut off. Like, how would that depower a robot in the first place?
Unless, like, the power... I think she got her stomach... She got bisected by her stomach, too.
Even then.
I still don't remember. You'd think the power would be in the brain.
Yeah, the brain or the heart area.
Yeah.
It's like, no, she got her arm and, like, maybe her... above her waistline below, bisected, and that's it. She got cut into 3 or 4 pieces. And yet, she died? You would think she would have another power core, at the very least.
Like another power core, or, I mean, at any least, they can copy the CPU, the AI.
Or, they could just simply rebuild her.
Or rebuild her, yeah. She wasn't, like, dead. She's just...
And even then, they could just take the parts of her. It's not like it was Grim infested either. That was a floating island.
Yeah, I mean,
like fly
Grim
that shit over.
showed up, the Sphinx and the Griffins.
Yeah, but even then, all the Grim are at the school.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a floating island. Just drive it to Atlas and have him fix her.
It's not like you guys couldn't go on a mass murdering Grim spree.
Yeah. That's another thing. It's like, why the hell don't they just use, like, aerial combat and shit and take them out from the sky?
I mean, if General Ironwood was able to bitch slap that Grim, because it's pretty much like, it was the Alpha Grim's like, huh, and just kind of backhanded all nonchalant and then shot in the face.
Yeah.
He's not the only one that can do that. I'm sure they could go on a mass murdering Grim spree and kill everything.
And he's not even a professional hunter. He's just a general.
Yeah, he's just a general. He's just, fuck it.
It's like, it's like, Crow's up there in terms of the power levels, like, in strength we've seen, but he's probably not the strongest hunter.
No. It'd probably be his sister.
And even then, it's like...
Ozpin, I'm not counting he's a hunter. I still think he's the one guy from the story. Cannot remember
Yeah.
his name.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that too. Because we don't have an age definition. His name doesn't correlate with the color. You know.
They
And then
made
there's
reference
Salem.
why his name. They did say a little bit why his name does not make same with the colors and stuff.
Yeah, because he's over 80 years old.
Yeah, old as shit, still spry.
Looks like a 30-year-old. It's like, he's easily probably over 100 years old.
Oh yeah.
It's like another major thing with the series is that there's not a definitive timeline, really.
No, it's
Like
not.
we know 80 years ago was the big war between humans and Grimm, and 20 years ago was the big Faunus War, and that's it. It's like Summer Rose died like 12 years ago. Okay, Raven went missing like 17 years ago. Okay,
Yeah.
but when was Stark in school? I don't know. When did Winter enter school? I don't know. But we don't even have an age group. Like, is Winter like 25 or is she like 30? Crow's easily almost 40. I can tell you that much.
Oh yeah, he's old.
But it's like, that's it. There's no timeline.
Yeah.
Like, we don't even know the history before the war. Like, we know humans got fucked up by Grimm, but where did Grimm come from? I don't know.
Which leads to our other conspiracy theory.
The Kingdom Hearts
Grimm
conspiracy.
are heartless.
Honestly, it's the most sound theory out there. It's like,
I mean, they're attracted to Grimm are attracted to sadness, anger, fear,
like negative
hatred,
emotions.
negative emotions.
So
what are negative emotions? Darkness inside people. What are heartless like? Darkness.
Yeah. Like Grimm are just
when Grimm die, they don't leave a body or anything or any trace behind.
They just fade.
They just fade away.
They don't have sexual organs, so how are they constantly being born? Simple. They are the remnants of people's evil. Like they're the remnants of the darkness inside of people. Why do you think they don't seem like they're gonna die anytime soon? Why do you think they hunt people to kill people so they get more of their own population grown?
Bing bang boom, heartless.
Yeah. And Monty was a fan of Kingdom Hearts. So it's like
we're just waiting on the confirmation of the Keyblade, and that's it.
Yeah, it's like literally at this point. Yeah, Rooster Teeth. Can you give us our number so when you reveal that we can just call you and say called it? Just saying.
I fucking called it.
Yeah. Gonna go to a dance club and shit and just say called it. It's like shit. We just game theored this shit. Now they're gonna have to rewrite it. It's like fuck. They figured it out.
Damn, we got our plan.
How? They don't even have any viewers on this yet. By the way,
what else we connected it to. Aura, I can kind of see.
Huh?
I'm trying to think what other things we connected besides just the Grimm to Kingdom Hearts.
They could be like reanimated corpses.
Yeah.
Could be like Bloodborne, where it's like they went full on evil after they died. Like,
numerous references to other shows and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, they reference they mostly only reference X-Ray and Gav or Vav.
I mean, there's I'm convinced that Zwei is a Cowboy Bebop reference. I'm convinced. It's like you don't get a corgi and name it Zwei and not reference Cowboy Bebop because there is a corgi named Ein.
Especially if that corgi does ridiculous stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a Cowboy Bebop reference.
How does that one I can't remember the doctor guy who it was played by Joel.
Bublik.
Yeah. He just fucking just did a golf swing at the dog and launched him like a fire. Where do you go? What gave you the idea to do that?
What is that dog made out of? Does it have an aura and semblance?
This is the scariest dog I've ever seen.
Fuck pitbulls! I'm afraid of this shit! Like, Jesus Christ! It's one thing for a dog to be big and scary, but a dog to be a fireball?
I think he got the fire from the professor.
Well, still, I mean, if he could
But
be
still, if the
swung that
dog
fast,
can be on fire and not care, and then
I have
wanting
to
to go to get to do more,
like,
Ruby
I
is
have
like,
to
you want to
relook
go
at
over there
that.
and help more, don't you? All right, go. The fuck? That's a badass dog. I want that dog.
I'd have to relook at that scene and see if there's a Mach cone around it, because if there was, that dog was traveling at Mach 4 and took it like a boss. Like, oh my god, that was a durable ass dog.
Straight up did not give a fuck.
Put that dog in Overwatch, he'd be the most overpowered hero. Be some scary ass shit. It's like, okay, dog, I'm gonna punt you. Punch breaks through Reinhardt's shield and puts a hole through his chest. I watched a video getting slightly off topic. I watched a video about Overwatch lines that are in the game, but like in the code and shit.
Yeah.
And there's a funny ass one for Reinhardt where he screams, "It was worth it!"
Really?
Yeah. That's it there. So I'm thinking, oh my god, please let that be when he charges someone off a cliff and goes with them.
That sounds like that's what sounded like it was for.
It's
I've done that numerous times for that not to be a thing.
Like, oh my god, please let that be a thing. That'd be glorious. Oh my god, but how long have we been going?
About hour 10 minutes. That's including the 30 minutes that we like the 35 minutes, so about 35 minutes so far.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Excluding the 35 minutes that we just bullcrapped around.
Before we did proper introductions, which will probably be bloopers or something.
Oh god, anything else on Ruby?
I mean, there's the whole Gorilla Grim shit, but
yeah, it looks interesting.
But I was like, oh no, that's a common species of Grim. I had this theory that it's like, are they gonna do
you
like...
thought from the way it looked like that was a word I'd not see before, but it just means like eastern gorilla or whatever. It's actually a species of gorilla.
Like when I saw that, I thought, are they gonna do a thing where it's like there's like 12 Grim Zodiacs that are like super powerful, intelligent Grims that have like human capabilities?
That's something that they should do besides just like Alpha Grim.
Yeah,
like legendary Grim, something strong.
Yeah, I saw that. Then I watched the trailer. I realized it's casual Grim. I was like, no, they wouldn't have that writing originality. Like perfect potential. Nope.
This the other thing that got me is like, who the fuck didn't know that Grim Dragon was in that mountain?
Yeah, like, dude, I would have blown that mountain the fuck up.
Fuck that mountain, man. We don't need it.
Sure, the landscape. I want to survive. That's
There's
scary.
no way they didn't know that Grim was there in that mountain.
Like, how did they not hear the snoring? That thing was supposed to be asleep. It's like, oh my god, I must be hungry. Oh, that's just the dragon in the mountain. Wait, what? There's a dragon in the mountain? Yeah. Why don't we kill it? There's no point. It's sleeping.
We're getting all the explosives right now. We are going to glass that mountain.
We're gonna go Halo up in this bitch and glass that shit. fuck that one giant rock. Like, oh my god, how do they? I don't get that. And it could reproduce Grim too.
Yeah, it was just plopping down Grim right down to the floor. I was like,
so
well,
how
shit.
were there not like swarms of Grim coming from that mountain? Like, Vale should have been a constant danger zone. Have like a tsunami of fucking black masses coming at you. Like, oh my god, let's go over the mountain, blow it up. I just don't get it. Brad, you're applying common sense to a show that's in fantasy. No, I'm applying common sense to something that should have common sense.
Exactly. That goes along with why doesn't she have a cybernetic arm?
Yeah. That's along the same vein.
Why don't we go on a mass grim killing spree?
Why isn't there other communication?
Why was there only 2 guards guarding that field?
Okay, we're gonna put you and you here. You're gonna guard this entire section. We're just gonna give you basic weapons and armor.
Why were all
Have
3 of
fun.
those warships connected to one interface?
How was it so, like, how was the
Why
security
the
so
fuck
bad?
they leave the guy in the ship and not in actual prison?
How is the security so weak that a 17-year-old could breach it?
There's questions here.
There's so many questions that people are gonna be like, it's gonna be like 10 years from now, and all this shit is answers, and people are gonna look back and be like, those guys are stupid.
Yeah, we're stupid. I'm just gonna leave this guy who I know is a criminal and probably part of one huge conspiracy theory thing, messing up the world and such. Leave him on my ship. What?
Yeah. Like, why didn't they tell them about Neo, who could disguise herself?
Fucking.
Oh my god.
I don't think they knew that she could disguise herself.
They knew she could create illusions at the very least.
Did they?
Yeah, because remember when they...
Oh yeah, that's right. They did the glass thing.
Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, you could assume one thing, but you could just think, oh shit, maybe she has something that powers over the senses. I don't know. It's like there's so many continuity issues. It's not even funny.
Like
And I
before.
like how most of the shit stems from the last half of Volume 3, where people said it got really good. It's like, oh my god.
Well, they were partially lazy with that because I could tell. There's parts that you can obviously tell it was 2D art, not like actual animated models or anything.
Yeah.
Which is like, why is this here? It's so out of place.
Like, I don't think you guys have a time or budget restraint with this.
Yeah, you can't really do that. That messes with, especially if for the past 2 other seasons there hasn't been any of that. I've not noticed. I think there's one situation where it was like 2D, and that was for like the news reports.
Yeah. Also, there's another case where it was Ruby when she had like the whole anime chibi thing going on for that first, like the second or third episode. She was like gawking at the weapons. Like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, they went anime with that, yeah. And then there was where Yang was telling the story where she went to the old building.
That's the same Marcel they use for the extra bonus things.
Oh yeah. Well, they did that for a story, not so much like randomly in the scene like they did with season 3, where it was like with the tournament and all that.
Yeah, that's another kind of issue with the series, is the fact that they give no backstory to any of the characters. There's nothing. It's like one thing was like the whole Adam and Blake thing, where it was like, okay, what was their relationship before though?
I thought they were just partners. I didn't know they had sex.
That's what I'm assuming too. It's like
he straight up called her lover. That implies they've had the sex.
Yeah. It's like darling and shit. I get like, I don't know, people may have been creeped out by that, but that to me is like, they banged?
They have the
like,
sex?
she's 17 and you could be 17, so fuck if I know.
From the trailer, it looked like they were just partners. I didn't see any romantic shit in that at all.
Yeah. And like, what was her whole story with meeting him?
You don't just call someone lover for no reason. They've obviously had to have the sex.
Yeah. Like, oh my god. Like, I think Yang has had the most backstory out of any of the main characters. I'm not joking.
Yeah, and then Weiss, and then, well, maybe Weiss or Ruby, and then...
Weiss is more implied, but not shown.
Yeah, Ruby had a little bit more, I think, than Weiss, maybe.
Not really.
I don't know.
You know, we didn't really figure out about her childhood or that kind of stuff. You know, we just know.
We know her mother died.
Mother died when she was like 2 or 3. That's about it. She wanted to be a hunter because she wanted to be like a hero, and that's about it. Nothing else. Just that's it. You know, if you're making characters, you should probably give them a bit more backstory so they're more interesting. No, we're just gonna give them that.
They took the time to explain the world that they're in,
Yeah,
not so much
not.
the characters that we had.
Yeah, that's kind of a big issue. It's like you're doing the exact opposite of what an RPG normally does. Like they explain the shit out of their characters first, then they show the world.
Yeah, that's that's the way it should be. It's you can't really do that and have the character. You're supposed to have the world the guessing game.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Why is there giant monsters? Why is that? What?
Yeah.
Okay, they just took that giant monster's head off. All right.
Okay. Why is there no blood coming from the giant monster? Is it inorganic or organic?
Disappears. Oh, okay.
Which also reinforces the Heartless theory, by the way, because they don't bleed.
Yeah.
Like, they can't be organic then if they don't bleed.
No, they can't.
They can't reproduce.
They're obviously supernatural in some aspect.
Yeah.
Or magical.
Yeah, even though they were like, no, there's no magic in the series. Did you see the fight between Ozpin and fucking Cinder? There was magic in there.
There had to be. That's not. No. That's magic.
There's no semblance like that.
You can't bullshit me that.
Yeah. It's like creating domes of energy and firing beads of fire and shit. It's like, oh my god. The Maiden's powers themselves are magic. I don't want to hear any backtalk. They are magic-based. Speaking of which, their powers are never defined, by the way.
Whose?
The Maiden powers.
No.
It's like, we saw Amber, who was a Fall Maiden, right?
She did some of the elemental stuff like Cinder did.
She did, like, lightning and fire.
And wind.
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
Where wind is like, you don't normally associate that with Fall. Fall's like withering and death and shit. I guess that was too morbid for what they were trying to be a kids show back then, but like I don't get it. Like, do they all have the same power, or like is the Ice Maiden specifically ice? Is the Spring Maiden, I don't know, nature?
I don't know.
They don't define it.
We only know of one maiden right now, so
Fall.
yeah, Fall. What is the maiden? Salem, I think is her name.
Salem, yeah.
And there's nothing on her besides she looks demonic as all crap.
And she has a history with Ozpin. About
yeah.
it. And she could be possibly connected to Cinder, but about it.
From what it looks, she might be connected to. Well, she's connected to Cinder, I believe, and she's connected to the Grim, which gave Cinder the Grim glove thing that allowed to suck up the Fall Maiden's powers.
Which also reinforces the fact that they're probably heartless. Because they have special abilities!
I'm just waiting for one section where they put a big-ass heart on the center of a...
I'm just waiting for Disney characters to pop up. I swear to God, we already have the badass dog. I'm waiting for the badass duck. Alright?
I'm just waiting for them to start throwing in, like, RWB references and Achievement Hunter references and stuff.
It's like, we see a giant fucking stallion duck.
The fuck?
I don't know.
The fuck?
The fuck? Like, as soon as we get the badass duck and the badass dog connected to the human with the mysterious power, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just a little bit Kingdom Hearts.
Just a tiny bit. I'm telling you, I'm waiting for a giant Keyblade.
The eyes manifest themselves into a giant key. Fucking called it!
Called it!
Called that shit!
Sora comes in out of nowhere.
Haley Joe Osment?
What?
Oh wait, no, we can't say that name because it's like has to be related to colors, shit. Since they have Bruce Spruce. Let's
fuck it.
Screw it. He's over 80 years old. Let's go with that.
I swear. I don't know how he came up with the color things. I swear some of his names aren't colors.
They probably are, but they're Well, he also said they could be like a color. So like,
Mercury is like silver. Mercury's the element for one thing.
yeah, I think the rules were color related to a color makes you think of a color or sounds like something related to a color.
Yeah.
There's like 3 or 4 rules.
Like Sun Tzu, I think it was. The one who's basically based off of the Monkey King.
As Sun.
It's Sun Tzu, isn't it?
I don't think it's Sun Tzu. It's Sun something. So with a U, by the way, not an O.
Yeah.
Like Sun Wukong. Or Sun Goku. Journey of the West.
No, not Sun Tzu. Yeah, it's Sun Wukong. The Monkey King.
Yeah.
I was thinking Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu is the guy who made the Art of War.
I think that's Sang Tzu.
Sang Tzu.
Is
God
it? I don't know.
Ugh. Names.
Oh. First it was names with RWB characters. Now it's real life names.
No, first was names of Shakespeare plays. Then RWB characters. Now names, real life names.
And fictional character names.
And fictional characters.
Oh.
Ugh.
Damn it. Your brain is not functioning today, Bondo.
Does it ever function?
That's true. Not as bad as Otto's, but...
I caught the Ryan where you cannot pronounce any word.
Yeah. Yeah, that... So when are you going to make your own Edgar?
As soon as I play Minecraft, apparently.
Oh, God.
It'll probably happen by complete mistake. I got this pig in the hole. Wait.
Pig in a hole. Wait. Brian? What? I'm building my house here. Why? Because I have a hole. What's so special about a hole? Just because I have a hole. Okay, Buffalo Bill.
I like the hole. Makes me closer to a mine. Random pig spawns in. The fuck?
The fuck? Brian, we're gonna have to find a new mine. Why? Because I closed this one. Why? Because I now have an Edgar. Oh, Jesus Christ, Bondo.
It was meant to be.
It's meant to
be. Alright, well, we've been going for about an hour 26 now.
Hour 26?
Yeah.
So we got, like,
and we've
now
been mostly just talking about RWB.
Yeah, unless we count the extra stuff. I had, like, 7 topics.
Yeah, we had, because I was thinking about talking about, what was I thinking about talking about? Shit. I'll remember it later.
5Day Gamers.
Oh, yeah, Samurai Jack Season 5.
Oh, shit, yeah. That's hype.
Yeah. Probably we'll save that for next time, though, since we are almost about the same time.
I think like 8 or 9 minutes.
Yeah, about 8 or 9 minutes. We had set probably like 8 some odd topics we wanted to talk about, and
we talked about like 3 of them in the prelude, and we spent like the entire hour talking about 1.
I mean, if it works that way, it works that way. I can't deny it. So long as we're just the main thing here, as long as we're still bouncing off shit from each other, not having any silence, except for a couple occasions when we're trying to figure out something.
Yeah, you know, this has already gone better than Spat Chat.
Oh,
just
God. A million times better.
See, this is what I said. Like, it was just you and me. We bullshit each other so much. It's just like our minds mesh, and we can just bullshit for hours.
The problem was, they mostly did spontaneous things, and then after the main subject, we talked about anything we could. We just plain old had nothing to talk about.
Yeah, we had like another Spat Chat ready.
We had one ready. We did one, but it only was really like 30 minutes because it was pretty much about the whole YouTube and its copyright claiming system. Where's the fair use and all that?
Yeah.
But we finished that in a matter of maybe 20 to 30 minutes, and after that, we had nothing.
And it was spontaneous because there was no one say, "Hey, you guys want to do a spat chat about this whole thing?" Or it's like, okay.
Okay.
Wait, where's everyone else? Hey guys, what the fuck are you guys doing? Hey, we're doing a spat chat. Why?
I will say that was Game Master's idea.
Oh, if anything's spontaneous, it's Game Master's fault. Like, if there's anything that goes by without us knowing it or realizing it, it's Game Master, because he just decides to do it. Instead of saying, hey, we're going to do this right now, it's like, okay. It's like, wait, what are we doing right now? This thing! It's like, why are we doing it right now? Because we want to do it right now. Oh my god.
The first one was kind of bad. That you guys did that on... Were you there for the first one?
Yeah, I was there for all of them.
I was the only one that wasn't there.
Yeah, you were there for 2 and 3, I think.
I was there for 2 and 3, and that extra one that we did that will never see the light of day because I deleted it because there's nothing.
Yeah.
And probably you guys like kept on like I think it was like Otto and Brandon was like wanting to keep on going even though we had nothing to talk about.
Yeah, she wants to do like 2 or 3 hour podcasts where it's like, hell no. Like, you and I could probably do 2.5 hours max. Like, if
all
we
the
have
topics we have, we could keep going, honestly.
yeah, we could keep going for maybe 4 or 5, but
we wasted about an hour almost.
Yeah.
On one topic.
Yeah. Like that's how good me and him mesh together. That's why we do the whole PB&J connection thing. It's just like we mesh.
And
I think... Wait,
that's something I wanted to talk about. I completely forgot, but
I think we've hit about the hour mark anyways.
Yeah, we're about there, about 5 minutes short, but that doesn't matter.
If it's 5 minutes, whatever. We'll just upload 35 as bloopers one day. Whatever.
Well.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that has been the first edition of Sandwich Talk. I've been Bipolar Satan.
Spawn to the man.
And we'll catch you guys whenever the hell we scheduled these between videos.
Whenever we do the next one.
Whatever we do the next one, all right. See you then.
All right. See ya.